If I was a girl, I'd run the city, kissing boys in the street, hiking up my mini. Back in high school, would have been the girl to beat. Football player's number on my cheek, cheating on him with his best friend Pete. Small town moms calling me fast, but I rode him slow in the backseat. It would have been a blast, feeling girly and Shirley. You know all of this is made up, cause I'm just a gay guy who's a little high, feeling a little girly, feeling a little girly.
Welcome to Feelin Girlie. I'm your host, Dylan Carlino. Hi, girls. Welcome to the Feelin Girlie podcast. To all my tier 1 and tier 2 girls, I am Dylan Carlino, your host. I'm sitting here with Ariel, my producer. How are you doing today, Ariel?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's been a little bit since we've recorded. It's been about a week. Sorry, I just almost, oh my God, I almost just that was humiliating. I was just something's happening to me. I don't even know what's happening, but I'm not in a good place. I think, people always talk about traveling and how bad it is, or how hard it is when you do it all the time. And I always thought they were being a bitch about it. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my God, it's so hard to travel. And I literally got back yesterday. And I leave tomorrow for Vegas.
Oh,
and so I'm today's my only full day here, and I'm recording all day. Yeah. And so it's definitely a little bit of a nightmare, but I just got back. So I this past weekend I was in Orlando. By the way, will you comment and let me guys know, do you guys like hearing my stories from the road? Because that's kind of what I always start every week with, is my stories from the road. And if you guys don't like them, I will change it up and do something else. I want to do what you guys want to hear about, but so this is going to be that, but let us know. Also, actually, I kind of want to start off before I get into my stories, because I feel like we really popped off on the clips. I don't know if you girls noticed, but we've been started posting clips again, okay? Because we have to grow this audience, okay? And so the dick pics was really controversial on Instagram. I think people had a lot of opinions. I feel very validated in my opinion that girls don't necessarily like them. And what I've heard from is, now I know girls do like dick pics. They just like them when they're solicited. They love the word solicited. I mean, if you typed in the word solicited on that clip, it would probably be 4,000 comments that said unsolicited, solicited. I was like, we know. But what did surprise me is what I did have in common with these girls, because they go, fuck the picture, send me a video of you whimpering and coming. I was like, you sick little sluts. You guys so badly. You're like, I don't want to see a picture of it. I want to see him whimpering. That is the best part about having sex with men, is because they are walking around being like, I'm a man. And then in the bedroom, they're like, oh. There's something about it that is so hot to me. That's why everybody feels so uncomfortable talking about sex, which I don't understand, because literally we all do it, unless you're an asexual. And then shout out to the asexuals who are doing nothing, crafting. I don't know what the asexual, they're making dolls like this. my little girlina here. Yeah, I think that's so funny. They're like, send me a video of whimpering, send me a video of verbal, because verbal is huge for me. I think verbal is huge for all of us girls. Do you like verbal?
What does that mean exactly?
When someone's very vocal in the bedroom.
Oh, sure. It's okay.
Sure. It's okay. It's not. Are you not a vocal queen?
That's so funny to ask.
Yeah, sorry. Is that inappropriate?
No. I can be.
You can be.
It depends.
It depends for sure. I won't even meet up with a guy if he's not verbal.
Really?
I need guys to be so verbal in the bedroom. I cannot have sex with a silent fucker.
Why?
I won't do it. Why?
Yeah.
Because what are we even doing here? You're just you're fucking me like your mom's in the next room. It's crazy. I have an idea. Just say some nasty, dirty shit to me, or be moaning like I'm the hottest bitch you've ever seen in your entire life, and you can't believe that you're getting fucked by me. I mean, those are your two options. Silent, I'm like, okay, well, did you want to stop and get Domino's? What is going on here? If you're silent while I'm having sex with you, I'm like, okay, so you hate me.
I guess that's it's validating.
It's not even validating. I like the hearing guys be horny.
Yeah, I get that.
But I don't. Yeah, that's how I feel.
It really adds to it. It makes it.
Yeah. It's
true.
When guys are silent fuckers, I'm like, it's like eating pizza with no cheese on it. It's just the sauce, really, just the sauce and bread. That's all I'm gonna get today. I don't know. But there's nothing worse than somebody who you want to be verbal and then they don't know what to say, and so then they say like that's humiliating. I mean, you have to be pretty comfortable with people, but I make guys send me voice memos.
Yeah,
Because if they're uncomfortable with sending a voice memo alone in their home, how are they going to be comfortable saying something with another person on their body?
That's true.
Yeah, and I also want to hear what their voice sounds like.
Preview.
I love a little preview. I love gay culture is a little preview. Like there's no if you're on Grindr, there's just no way that you're not sending full body pictures. Okay, and that's why I get so upset with guys when they catfish me. Because as anybody know who listened to Some of This Is Bad or this podcast, I get tricked into having sex with people I don't like all the time.
Oh my God.
It happens all the time. It's really sick because they send old photos and then whatever. And then I get there and I'm like, well, now I'm in their hotel room. Now they're in my hotel room. And it's so hard to look at a human being in the eyes and be like, never mind.
Yeah. Have you ever done that?
No. Yes, I have. When I was the owner and the operator of the Suck Shack. Side note: when I was in Orlando, I was doing my meet and greet, and I met a straight couple, and the guy was this one couple was so fucking cute, and she was like, "I love you. I love the podcast," and she was like, he goes, "I love the podcast too." He goes, "Every single time after she's done listening to it, she comes over and she gives me the Suck Shack." I was like, I love that.
Funny.
I go, that's incredible. So shout out to you too. But yeah, when I was the owner and the operator of the Suck Shack, which was my studio apartment in West Campus in Austin, I would have guys over there all the time, and then it's one way in, one way out. It was a studio apartment where my bedroom was between my refrigerator and the front door. So it was 288 square feet, really small. I mean, like I think this studio that we're in right now is bigger than my actual apartment.
Wow.
I loved it. Oh,
Really?
I look back and I'm like, I will look back when I'm older and being like, those were the best years of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Not just because of the sex stuff, just because it was like I had just gotten sober. I was probably like, when I got that apartment, I was probably 8 months sober, and I had gotten a job like waiting tables at a breakfast server. Because when I moved to Austin, my whole goal was like, I need to fix my life, because I was like sometimes I forget that like nobody here or on the internet knows me as like a full on alcoholic who is like not a great person. And like when I was leaving Portland, I was like, I mean, I had burned bridges. People in my personal life were very upset with me. Everybody was worried about me. I spent like the last 2 years of me in Portland was like, I don't know if you've ever been drunk and then you're looking around being like, everybody looks worried about you.
No.
But that was, yeah. Ariel goes, no, that's never happened to me. I mean, like I could see in my best friend's eyes, like, I remember when I came home before I came to Austin, I like did like 2 weeks back home in Massachusetts, and Nissa, like we were at the bar and I could tell was mentally counting my drinks, and I was like, that's so bad. Like not in like a judgmental way. She was counting them like in a, like, oh my God, like he's drinking so much. And I remember being like, I gotta stop drinking because I cannot do this to my friends and family, mostly my friends, but my family, I'm like, fuck you guys. So I was like blackout drunk, like whatever. I care about your opinion. I go, but Nissa, can't hurt her. But so then I really used Austin as a way to like jumpstart my life and like be like, all right. So when I moved to Austin, I was like, all right, I'm giving myself 30 days when I first got here. And I said, you can drink for 30 days. Luckily it was December, the most depressing month. And I drank every day for 30 days. And then I stopped drinking. And little by little things just got better. And then I got that apartment and I had this new job where my whole plan was like, I want, because I had spent a couple of years managing a Massage Envy, and it was like the worst job I've ever had in my entire life. If you've ever been to a Massage Envy or have worked at one, you know it's like horrific. And so I was like, I'm going to be a breakfast server. I romanticized like working in a diner, and that's exactly the job I got. And my apartment I loved. It was like so small, but I like every wall was like covered in things that I liked. It like looked really cute in there. I got sober. I like lost a bunch of weight. I was like meeting people. Comedy was blowing up for me there. I got like everything special that happened to me in comedy happened at that apartment. And by the time I was leaving, I was like, okay, I have sucked off hundreds of guys here. Probably. I was like, I have to move out. And also like, it was time to move out. Like spiritually, I was like, this apartment did everything that it needed to do for me, and now it's over. So that was like a really special time in my life. But I forgot why I was even started telling that story.
Me too.
Yeah. You know what I love about my producer? She doesn't remember. She which I love. But I like loved that time in my life, and I think it was like, I don't know, there's something really special about places where you fix yourself. And then once it's fixed, it's so sad that you have to leave. I'm really kind of going through that right now, that like my whole thing in life is like nothing lasts forever, and I just cling on to everything that I could ever want and think that I can like hold on to it. What's that like saying on TikTok? They're always saying like everything I've ever loved has claw marks on it. I feel very connected to that saying, because I'm always like, no, don't like, and I'm so afraid of change and things moving. Even like right now, I'm like, okay, so things are going really well for me, and like none of this can change. Cut to me like going from like 707,000 followers to 706 this morning, and I was like, I've got to post videos. I was like, okay, Dylan, calm down. But yeah, I have a lot of anxiety, so that's where I was. I really wish I was going to tie all of that into what I was about to say, and I just ramble for so long about sucking guys off at my old apartment that you think it's okay. I think they're annoyed with me. I think they're annoyed with me.
Why would they? No, they like hearing what you have to say. That's why they're watching, right?
That's so sweet. I hope so. Me and Ariel were talking about like themes to discuss prior to the podcast starting, and is anything making you feel girly this week?
I don't know. I've been watching lots of Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah,
So
you know what's so funny is when the girls comment and they're like, enough with the Grey's Anatomy and Taylor Swift talk, and it's like, okay, I hear you girls, and we're not gonna do it every single episode, but like we are just doing some check-ins, okay? How is Grey's Anatomy going for you?
It was good. I was up late last night watching it. It was the episode where her stepmom dies.
Of the hiccups.
Yeah, of the hiccups, and then her dad
slaps her across the face.
I was like, what the fuck?
You're not invited, Meredith. You're not welcome.
Great. It was crazy. But that was, then I went to bed after that.
It's so sad.
But yeah, that was really sad. And I was like, wow, everyone does die in the show. Because like if you read the comments on any Grey's Anatomy like clip, everyone's like, everyone just dies in the show.
I know. You haven't even gotten to the part where everyone starts to die. You've lost like what, Denny and Meredith's stepmother.
Well, I read that Derek died. I was like, great, now I know that. Awesome.
You have
George
so long.
or something. I don't know.
Just stop reading and just enjoy the shock and surprise of Grey's Anatomy. That's the whole point. I mean,
if a show is too stressful, I look up spoilers because I can't. Handle it.
By the way, I have no problem watching spoilers. Like I will read everything and then still watch the movie. You know? Oh my God, there's a song called "Spoiling Me." Have you ever heard that? It's like I think it's like a TikTok trend song, but she talks about that in the song. It's actually like really good. I think it's called "Spoil Me." You guys should listen to it. It's really good.
Yeah.
I think you would like it.
Yeah.
Okay, what was I saying? I'm so sorry I keep doing the what was I saying game.
No, I do the same thing. And then I'm like, I don't know. What were we saying?
Feeling girly. We were doing, what's making you feel girly?
Okay, yeah.
And Grey's Anatomy is making you feel girly?
I guess, yeah.
Do you feel girly? Because right now you have on, and I know we don't have an Ariel cam. We are working on it. The studio is obviously still not finished. And I have one day. By the way, girls, I'm on tour. I literally got back yesterday. Today's my all full day here. And then tomorrow I leave for Vegas. And so we haven't had time to fix anything. Okay. And I'm showing up as myself.
Dylan's really busy, guys.
I know. I'm busy and I'm stressed. And I'm excited, and life is beautiful and meaningless. But Ariel has on a really cute outfit today.
Oh, thanks.
It looks amazing. She's on like
gosh.
baggy jeans, a tight tank top, and like an over Ariana Grande like baby blue sweater off the side,
off my shoulder.
And I feel like if I was a girl and my sweater was off to the side, I would feel very girly.
That's true. There's something about it that's like, oh my gosh, my sweater just fell.
Yeah.
Oops.
I love that.
Yeah.
What is it? Anything making me feel girly this week? You know what's funny? We started this podcast. I was like, and every week we're gonna ask what makes you feel girly, and then every week
rarely do it.
we rarely do it. And then when we do it, I go, I'm not feeling girly. You go, I'm not feeling girly
Yeah.
either. I go, yeah, which is maybe what the most. I don't know. What is the essence of feeling like what it means to feel girly? I feel like it's like when you're walking down the street and you have that like kick in your step, like, oh, it's happening, right? You have like lipstick on.
Yeah.
You're like, oh wow, things
Yeah,
are
that's
really
true.
changing.
I got a new lipstick color. I guess that makes me feel girly.
Do you ever use lip liner?
Sometimes it's like a little too much effort for me, and then I feel like I hate reapplying it, and so you know what I mean. So I just
Can I say
lipstick
something
is easier.
controversial?
Yeah.
Sometimes girls wear a lip liner and I go, it looks bad. I can see the lip liner over the lips, and I'm not judging women's appearance. I love you girls so much. But I'm like, are you supposed to be able to see the full lip liner? And is that the look?
I think it's a trend right now. I don't not like it. I think it can be.
To me, it looks trashy. To me, it looks trashy.
I know. I think that's like the vibe. Not for it to look trashy, but it's just the vibe to like really see the lip liner. It's kind of 90s Y2K, I think.
Yeah.
I don't love that on me. I'll blend it a little bit, but I think it's on purpose right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that judgmental of me to say that I don't like the lip liner?
You have opinions. That's fine.
I have opinions, and guess what? Like, I think if you're overlining your lips, you look stupid.
Oh, do you mean overlining?
No, I mean like it's like you see the full. It's like too dark with the lipstick.
Yeah.
If I was a girl, I would wear lipstick every day. I would wear lipstick honestly, sometimes when girls aren't wearing lipstick, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing, sweetheart? Put on a little bit of lips. I become so misogynistic so quickly when it comes to girls. I go, have you tried on a little? They're like, I'm struggling in dating. I'm like, have you tried putting on a little red lipstick? I go, you know what men like? Your hair long, in a dress, red lipstick. You're gonna find a boyfriend real quick, girls.
You sound like an old lady.
I know. I do this all the time with my I'm around female comics all the time who are like in backpacks and sweater. I was like having a conversation a couple weeks ago with my friend who's a comic. She's amazing. And we joke like this all the time because she's very like tomboy or whatever. And she was like, yeah, I just shit my pants the other day. And I was like, hey. Let's remember, even though we're comedians, you're still a lady. And we laughed so hard. I love being like, have you tried putting on a dress? You'd look gorgeous in a dress. And she's like, you sound like my grandmother. I was like, I know. I just think it's so funny to take on that role. But I, of course, don't care what you girls wear. I think you all look amazing in everything. But I do love a girl in a sundress with no underwear on trying to get fucked. That's who I am, okay? I always joke that I'm not misogynistic. And then if you see me drawing women, I'm like, I love drawing women. I'm like drawing them. Yeah, growing up, that's like all I did was draw women.
Cute.
It is, but then you look at the 7-year-old and you're like, why does she have huge tits in a long dress with like a no waistline whatsoever? It's like, and then I was like, oh my God, I'm part of the problem. It's scary when you're like, I think I'm normal, and then you do that, and everybody's like, that's really upholding bad body standards.
That's what we're fed.
I know, and everyone says that gay guys are like the best for women, and like I would like to remind the girls that like, hey, who's designing those clothes you can't fit into? It's gay guys. It's gay guys. They're like, oh, what if we made it only size small? It's sick. And then girls are like, gay guys are incredible. And you're like, I mean, I guess they're like designing clothes for you that like they like literally don't design for fat people. Cause like, there's nothing more a really attractive fit gay guy hates more than someone who's fat.
Really?
Oh my God. The fat phobia in the gay world is so big. They don't like fat people at all. I think anybody who's like pretty, no, it's gay guys. It's gay, even straight men. I don't know though. It's so interesting. You know what? I love the videos of like, really like fit dudes who are like, I love fat women. And then there's a guy like interviewing them being like, you would date a fat woman? They're like, yeah. And even if they wouldn't, it's like, I love that they don't give the right wing, like red pilled influencer the gratification of being like, I know what you're doing. And I'm not going to like sit here and be like, yeah, I don't like that. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, so back to my travel stories that we never started, but I was in Orlando. I had a really crazy weekend this weekend. I flew to Orlando. Thank you for everybody who came out to the Orlando shows. They were actually so much fun. I got to, I was doing a one-nighter, and the club was like, oh, you should stay at this hotel. It's like this is where we like put all of our comics. And so I stay there. It's a resort.
Wow.
Oh my God. I was like, wow, I was not expecting this. And so I get there. But then of course, you're flying in, you get there at like noon. I like got on a 6 a.m. flight. I'm tired. I'm like, all right, I'll take a nap. I took a nap. I like went down. They actually, you know what Florida has that like they really do well is like, oh, there's restaurants in the hotel. Like there's like their market is open 24/7. There's a pool. It's like I don't know. There was just something about like this resort where I was like, oh yeah, resorts really have it all. And so I did that, and they had like a steam room and a sauna. I was doing that. I went down there. I was like, oh, maybe there's like some dads who are going to be in the steam room who are going to be all horned up, looking for a little jerk off buddy. And that was not what I found. I found a really kind Scottish man who was wearing shorts, and which is like a telltale sign that they're not interested in jerking off, because it's like you'd be in a towel. and he wanted to talk all about America and how much he loved it. And he was like, you gotta go to Scotland. I was like, I'm busy, I can't. I was like, you're here. He's like, we had a couple weeks off, so we came to Disney. I was like, okay, that's crazy. Whatever, enjoy your life. He was a really nice guy though, and then we talked for a bit. And then I was in the steam room, and this guy came in who was, the only way I could describe him was blackout drunk, and clearly had just played, because it was on a golf course the entire time, and I was like, clearly he had just gotten like blacked out while playing golf, and like told his wife that he was absolutely not going to get drunk. And then he was like, oh, I'm going to use the steam room and sauna to like sober up before going back to my family. And he got into the steam room, and I'm not even joking, immediately put his head like in between his legs and like hunched over. I was like, oh, he's really going through it. By the way, this is like 4 p.m. I was like, okay. And then he left, and then I was like, all right, I got to go up to my room. And then the shows were incredible. It was kind of like stressful right before the shows, because the next day I was driving to Tallahassee to perform at FSU. And so I was like, oh, I should probably get that rental car. So it's like a 4-hour drive. So I'm like, right before the show, I'm like, all right. And then all of a sudden, none of the rental car places are doing one-way trips, because there was like a bunch of conferences in town. There was like no cars available. And then I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to get to Tallahassee? And so then the only other option was like a flight. I'd have to buy like a last minute flight, which there was no direct flights from Orlando to Tallahassee. Like, so I would have to fly to Atlanta and then fly to Tallahassee. And I started freaking out because I have to be on stage in 30 minutes. I'm like late to the show. I don't have a car for tomorrow. Cause like the other thing is like if I go to the show, it starts at 7:00. I have to like meet the staff, do my hour, immediately do the meet and greet. By the time the meet and greet is done, I probably have like 15 minutes of free time to like eat dinner, and then show starts again, then meet and greet. And then by the time I get home, I don't even think in Orlando I got home until like 1 a.m. So I was like, I need this to be done. I need a rental car right now. And so I was like freaking out. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to call my manager's assistant, Kevin, who's incredible. But like, I was like, Kevin, I know this is not your job, which I'm like, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, actually, I think it might be his job. But I have such a hard time asking for help. It took me like a full 30 minutes in my head playing games, being like, is it embarrassing to call Kevin for help? And then as I'm like looking places up, and it's like, no rentals available. I mean, 20 different enterprises came up. They all said no rentals available. And I was like, Kevin, I'm in Orlando. I have no way of getting to Tallahassee tomorrow. Can you please look up rental cars? Immediately within 5 minutes, he like sent me a link. He was like, you can book it from the hotel, from the airport to the airport. And so I was like, okay, well, thank God.
There you go.
But then I had to like go to the airport. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So the next day I like get up, I go get my rental car. Oh my God, such a nice rental car. I was driving a Volkswagen Atlas Sport. It was, I would love this car. I called my friend. She was like, that's my dream car. It was like white with black and tan interior. And she was like, that's literally my dream car of everything that I've ever wanted. It was so nice. I love driving it. It's so funny because I drive such a piece of shit car. Yeah, guys, I might have 2 million followers between both platforms.
On your car, or was that always?
No, I bought it hit.
Oh, you bought? Okay.
Yeah. I drive a 2003 Ford Escape, sweetheart. It breaks down twice a year, every single year, and then I always put money into it. And you would think, Dylan, just buy a new car. No, I don't want a new car. And then what? Have a car payment? That's to me like I've never in my life, I'm 31, I've never had a car payment because, say it with me, I've always been poor. And I'm not going to drop a large sum of money on like a car that I'm like, for what? Like I want to move to New York City anyways. It's like and then what, buy a $30,000 car and then move to New York City? It just sits there. Not going to happen. Hey, not on my watch, bitch. Anyways. I drive there. It's great. Tallahassee. I'm getting to the DoubleTree Inn at Tallahassee. Immediately bad vibes. Really? Oh, bad hotel. Tallahassee, bad vibes. Did not like Tallahassee at all. I get there. The aesthetic of this hotel was like really like instead of remodeling, they just painted everything, and it was the aesthetic of a 2011 poor girl who thought she had style.
Ew.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like everything had like it was like a flower coming off of like the walls even had like the mirrors on the wall were almost like huge mirrors that were like white. I wish I like took a picture of it because like it's like they have the circle mirror and then all around it is like a big structure of like plastic, like it's supposed to be like a cool art deco type of thing, but it was just very 2011's poor girl thinking she has style, and that was the vibe. And so then I go, because in Tallahassee it wasn't my show, I was just opening up at FSU for Wally and Holmes from Overcompensating. And so I was like, by the way, in college shows, just to let you know, is like they're always not fun. Like they're the worst comedy shows you could ever go to.
Really?
Yeah, you only do them for the money. Like I'll be very transparent with you guys. Like they paid me $4,000 to do 15 minutes. And so I was like, that's crazy. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Meanwhile, I had to pay for my own hotel and flight. So, Josh is here.
Hello.
Josh.
Hello.
So I had to pay for my own hotel and flight. So like by the end of it, you're like, what did I already got $2,000. Anyways,
Yeah.
So the show's fine. I'm walking to the show and, I was like, God, like FSU campus is so beautiful. And as I'm walking, a car drives by and the guy in the back of the car yells out, faggot. And I go, oh, okay, we're in Florida. Amazing. We're in Florida, of course. We got the faggot talk. It's my own fault because I was carrying a little tote bag.
Say, wait, dressed really straight.
No, I know, but I had
What
a
were
little.
you wearing?
Yeah. By the way, black pants and a black shirt with like white Air Forces on, but I had a tote bag like, hi. And I was on the phone talking, so he yelled that out pretty quickly. And then I got there, awful. The ceilings were so high. It was like a room for like 500. There must have been like 100 kids there. I go up, I'm doing their jokes. They're 18 to 22 year olds. I'm not even thinking about it. The only thing they said I couldn't talk about was Ron DeSantis because he funds FSU apparently. And so I was like, don't worry, I don't have any Ron DeSantis jokes.
I used to have a joke about how you can always tell when, like, if an old white lady describes a politician as handsome,
Yeah.
he's a Republican. And
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
always say Ariel's grandma was like, yeah, no, DeSantis, he's so handsome. I went, oh, he's a bad guy.
Yeah. That's so funny. And so the shows kind of sucked, and then whatever. They were nice, Wally and Holmes, and I went back to my hotel room that night, and then had like the worst grinder hookup of my life.
Really?
And
Sorry,
not
you
of
don't
my
have to talk
life.
about
No,
it.
it's fine. I like invited this guy over, and then he sent his pictures, and I was like, all right, he's cute. And then he got there, and I was like, whoa, this is like really bad.
Catfished you?
Kind of like he looked a lot, whatever. It was bad. And so I was like, before clothes even came off, I was like, I really don't want to do this, but I didn't know how to say like, you gotta go.
Oh my gosh. You should just say it.
I know. And then he pulled his pants down. He was wearing a jock strap, and I was like, hate that. I hate when guys
that?
wearing jock straps. A jock strap is like basically like a thong for men where it's like it covers like it's like a pouch for their dick and balls, and their ass is open.
Oh. Why?
Do I hate that?
Oh, no, why would someone wear that?
Gay guys wear them all the time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? I've only ever seen him in like athletic stuff. Like it's like we used to wear them in football.
No, that's so funny. No, I guess it's football players and gay guys because gay guys are obsessed with jock straps. They all wear them. It's like it's huge. Like it's huge in the gay world. Almost any gay guy that you see is wearing a jock strap.
Really?
Yes.
Is it like a fashion moment?
Yeah, it's for fashion. It's for sex, Ariel. What are you talking about? It's because they're walking around being like, oh, I'm my little jock strap. But I'm not attracted to jock straps. Like to me, I go like, and maybe because I have a bad body and I look bad in jock straps. Like when I wear one, it's kind of like, okay, someone's not an athlete. That's how it feels. And so. Also, like, I have a flat ass, so it's like I'm not going to wear a jock strap and have, like, the straps, like, oh, God. No, like, sagging on my flat ass. Not today. Anyways, so whatever. We're all hooking up. I'm like,
a parachute.
yeah. It's really bad. Until then, I'm like, whatever. So this guy's like pulling his dick out. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna like try to get him to come, and so then I can like whatever. And then, but now he's like one of those guys that like it takes fucking forever or whatever. And so then and then I was like, all right, and so I made myself come, and I was like, all right, you gotta go, because I can power through. I really can. I was actually thinking about that recently, like, because you know how so many straight guys can't get hard. And they're like, I'm nervous. I'm like, you're fucking gay. Have you noticed that like straight guys are always like, it's so big in straight culture to be like, I can't get hard.
Is it really?
I like, yeah. Not for you, Ariel. Ariel goes, not for me. Ariel's never dealt with that. I feel like every single girl I ever meet, guys are like, sorry, I'm like too drunk, too nervous, can't get hard. I think though it's because straight men like it's so built up in their own head that they have to pleasure the woman. Meanwhile, none of them are doing it. It's so funny because guys are always like, it's so much pressure. I go, yeah, and then I'm talking to these girls and half of y'all aren't even fucking them right. And so you can't get hard and you're not fucking them right. It's like, what's going on? Do you deal with that?
I've only had it happen once, and it was with Lexapro.
Oh, yeah.
When
the
it's like as if
boys.
I was like, yeah, well, I'm depressed. I'm taking Lexapro, then I can't get hard, and I go, oh fuck, now I'm really depressed.
But when you're depressed, when you're taking Lexapro, can you not even get hard to jerk off?
Not really, no.
Whoa.
I mean, I take it now, but I take a lesser dosage. And
Yeah.
It was I was just taking too much.
Yeah.
And then it was like, it wasn't. Yeah, I just had no sexual drive.
Do you think I should be medicated?
Yeah.
I do too. I'm like crazy.
But actually, no, because
For what?
creatively, you probably shouldn't.
That's such a bad thing to say to somebody because that's the only reason I wouldn't take it.
Well, that's the same reason I take less.
Well, what would you take it like for depression or?
I don't know. There's
ADHD?
something really wrong.
There's something.
There's something really wrong.
It's rules.
Yeah.
Well, ADHD meds make you more anxious.
I
which
can't
is
take
why I can't take
ADHD
them.
meds because I have an addictive personality, and every single time I take Adderall or Ritalin or any of that, I literally am like closed off in my room, smoking cigarettes and jerking off. I can't. I'm so horny.
You might
I'm so horny on Adderall. It's crazy.
finish the pilot if you do that.
Yeah. Finish it. I should try. I should fucking start it. No, I know. I really. Please don't bring that up, Josh. Jesus, I just said I'm depressed and I need Lexapro. I don't need you to keep me accountable. Okay, so yeah, regardless, I hooked up with that gross guy. And then my second day in Tallahassee, because I had to stay in Tallahassee for an extra day, or I would have to pay an extra $1,000 to fly back. So I was like, oh, well, the difference was literally like $600 or $1,600 to fly back on Sunday rather than Monday. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just stay in Tallahassee. How bad can it be to spend a day in Tallahassee on a Sunday? Oh, it was awful. It rained all day. I was walking around. Nobody's driving around. Nobody's doing anything. It's bad. And so I was like, fuck this. This is like, there's no one, by the way, no one in Tallahassee to have sex with. Not that is like the biggest thing in the world, but like when you have nothing else to do, I was like, wow, no good food. Like I hated Tallahassee. And so then the next day, I'm like, all right, finally I'm coming home to Austin. It's Monday, thank God. I get to the Tallahassee airport. The one good thing about the place, I love a small airport that has like no line to get in, where it's like they literally have like 10 gates and you're like, fantastic. My flight gets delayed. I have a 6 a.m. flight. It gets delayed. Okay. So it gets delayed so far that I have to cancel. They like swap my connecting flight because they had no direct flight. So then I end up getting to Atlanta even later than originally. I missed the second flight they had booked me on. So then I'm on standby, and I'm like in standby, and I'm talking to this woman in Atlanta, and we're having fun. We're laughing. She's like, I missed my flight too, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, great. And I was like, I'm on standby for this. I go, I'm telling you right now, I've had such a bad day. I've had a bad couple of days. I go, if I don't get on this flight, I am booking a hotel room in Atlanta. It's 11 a.m. I've been up since like 5 a.m. I was like, and I'm spending the entire day in Atlanta because it looked beautiful out. And she was like, you should. She goes, you should just take your ticket, rip it up, and leave. I was like, yeah, well, we're not doing that, but I do want to go. And so then they were like, we got you on standby. I go, okay, great. And they go, my seat comes up and it says 38E. Back of the plane, middle seat. I'm 6'5". I'm not sitting in the middle seat. I know that it sounds maybe like I'm a little princess to you guys. I don't really care. I also paid for a much more expensive seat, and I don't feel like being on the phone. So here's my thing. Would I rather sit in the back of that plane and be uncomfortable for 3 hours and then later have to call Delta and be on hold for 2 hours and then finally get them to like refund me whatever I paid for the original ticket, whatever. It's like, that sounded like a nightmare. So I went to the counter and I said, what do you have tomorrow morning? She's like, I can get you first class for free, 8 a.m. And I go, book it. I go, I'm going to get a hotel. She goes, Delta will pay for your hotel. I go, well, little vacation in Atlanta. I went down. I booked the Four Seasons. Now, Delta is not going to pay for that, but they'll pay for part of it, and that's honestly enough for me. And so I was like, a discounted rate. They had a steam room, a sauna, the nicest hotel. Let me tell you something about nice hotels. I don't know how anybody stays anywhere else. It literally is like such a dream come true. And the guys in Atlanta, so hot. Really? I mean, wow. From Tallahassee, you would have thought that everyone was a male model in Atlanta. It was crazy. It was so cool. And then I ended up hooking up with the guy. And here's what I wanted to say. This guy was super hot. He was 6'7". He came over Yeah, and you would think, oh wow, Dylan, you're in a really nice hotel. Maybe you're not going to invite guys from Grindr over to your very expensive hotel room. Wrong. Okay. I go, let's make it this. This guy's a 6'7", really hot guy, right? He's from like Eastern European. What is going on with the straight men who are super hot or even ugly, and then they get into the bedroom and they think this is okay? What is that? Is that how you boys are kissing? What is going on? Is that how you kiss, Josh? Because I'm gonna say you're smiling in a way that makes me feel sick to my stomach right now. I want to say this right now. If you are kissing like that, no one likes that. No one likes that. You know, I don't understand the kissing with the. I just met you. Do you think that's hot? Is that what they're doing in straight porn? Are they licking the girl's teeth? Do you think that that's how anybody in the world wants to be kissed? I don't understand. How do you react? I tried to like use my mouth to like correct them. Like a dog correcting another dog, like, hey, stop it. That's not how we kiss over here. But I just don't understand that like aggressive open mouth, lots of girls. Are you experiencing this when guys, or is this how you guys kiss when you're having sex? Because it really is so bad. When someone's a bad kisser, oh my God, you should be executed. I really feel that way. Have you ever dealt with that, Ariel?
No, not really. Sorry.
You have to say sorry. Okay, I've encountered it so many times.
The first time we kissed, we knocked teeth.
Yeah.
Why?
That was like both of our faults. I don't know. We were both nervous.
Are you an aggressive kisser, Josh?
No, he's not.
She gets mad. I'm a sloppy kisser.
Yeah.
In what way?
Like I have to be like, okay, like, you know what I mean? Like I have to like wipe his
I
mouth.
have too big of an overbite. My mouth's a cave.
Oh, I'll kind
Oh, I don't think that's what it is.
I gotta leave.
No. Well, no. I just when I'm thinking about kissing, I like when our lips call me crazy match up, and like maybe you do something a little bit more delicate. Like I'm thinking to myself, like I don't think any of these guys practice kissing with their hands. Did you guys practice kissing with your hands growing up?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Wait, what do you mean?
I would like practice kissing like this.
Oh.
Or
no,
like
I
kiss
never
in
did
the
that.
shower. I would kiss the wall a lot growing up. You guys didn't do this? You guys no one practiced kissing on the wall?
Mm-mm.
Really?
No.
Oh, I was really excited to kiss. Josh, you did. You really? And that's why you motherfuckers are out here going like, what is this? Why would I want you to do that to me? I'm a lady. I'm a normal person who wants to be kissed like I'm in a romance movie. I don't want you to tongue fuck me like I'm an animal.
It's so weird.
It was really
I
bad.
can't imagine.
To the point where I was like, just stop kissing me and suck my dick.
Did you say that?
Yes.
Good for you.
Yeah. No, I was like, this is crazy. And actually, you know what's super embarrassing about that is he had hit me up last minute because like we were talking, and then he kind of went like silent, and I guess it's so I ordered room service
Wow.
because I was feeling crazy, and room service came, and then he messaged me, and he was like almost there, and I was like, I didn't want him to see the food that I had gotten.
So guarded.
Yeah, I was so scared he would like ask me for it, or like, you know, there's something about like hooking up while I like room service had just brought the whole table in and like put it all on the plate and like made it look all nice, and I was gonna like sit at the end of my bed and watch Endgame, Avengers, and it was on the TV. They didn't have anything else. Ariel, don't say
I
ill.
was gonna say you like the Avengers.
I actually do like Endgame. It actually is good. And I love thinking about Captain America's big old hog. You ever see that picture? Oh my God. The best part about that is Chris Evans accidentally leaked that himself because he was like screen sharing or whatever. He went to his photos. And so you see all of these photos, and then there's just one of him like his fat big dick. You want to talk about big dicks? Talk about Chris Evans and his fucking Captain America hog. I totally get that. Anyways, so the guy's like, I'm coming. I'll be there in like 3 minutes. So now I'm in my hotel room. I'm like, okay, I need to hide this food. And so I start like, I have all these big drawers. And so I start so I ordered a lot of food because I was alone and I had about a couple of days and I was using food as drugs. And so I took it said Southern fried chicken tenders. And I thought, well, that sounds great. It was just regular chicken tenders and fries, but whatever. So I opened a huge drawer and I started putting all the food plates in the drawer. I ordered that and then the truffle butter mac and cheese and the cheesecake. And so I had all of them in there. And then I like folded up the table and like hit it against the wall. And then he came, I had to go down to get him because it's a nice hotel. And then we brought him back up, hooked up. And then the whole time we were hooking up, I was just like, I cannot believe I'm doing this and I'm not eating my chicken tenders. And then
Did it just smell like food? in there.
Oh yeah, like he was probably like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then yeah, we finished, and then I was like, "All right, well, have a good day." And then I was like, I ate my chicken tenders watching a movie, and I was like, "Why do I do this? Why do I do this to myself?" At this point, it's like, actually, I think I'm gonna delete Grindr and commit to this. I know I talk about this all the time. I think I'm gonna delete Grindr for a full like year. And like really challenge myself to, if I want to have sex like that, I need to start putting myself in positions to meet people like I tell you girls to do. You know what I mean? Like, and actually like take my own advice and like go out to places, put myself in new experiences. It's just tough because I'm traveling so much and like my career is taking off in a way that is like insane. And so, but I was thinking about this and I was like, all of the sex I have is from online, guys. And it's just the worst. Why would I want to do this?
Yeah. You could just go, like you always say, you always tell girlies to go to like a hotel bar. You could do that.
Yeah, but
just get,
I
like, a
don't
soda.
drink, so
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
just get like a soda or something.
yeah,
right?
I
Like,
guess.
how else?
I know, but it's like it's different for girls, I think, because there are like going to be single straight guys at the hotel bar, and like it's kind of tough to find gay guys. It's like, all right, well, where are they hiding?
That's true. I guess I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know either, but my question to the girls I wanted to ask today was, how do you feel about casual sex? Because I think it's a really hot topic when it comes to women, because as a gay guy and who lives in freedom of having a gay guy, because nobody expects you to do anything with your life other than have fun, I love casual sex, and I do, and to the point where like it becomes debilitating, but I feel like girls love it too, but there's such a shame around having casual sex because of how society and men make them feel about it. And also there's a safety element to having casual sex. Like women can't have sex like off Grindr in the same way that men can, because they would and do get killed. So my question is like, where do you find and feel safe in casual sex? Like, do you feel like there are certain things you have to see in a guy when you meet a guy, or do you just have to be like blackout drunk and go home with him? You never really had casual sex, right, Ariel?
No, I was never a casual.
You were a
sex
relationship girl?
Yeah, I've always, I guess, a serial monogamous person, whatever it's called.
That's so scary.
Like that.
And Josh, you're not a casual sex person either.
No.
Both of you guys are relationship people. You like love intimacy.
Yeah, you're judging us.
No, no. I want to have intimate sex now. I think that's my
Really?
that's my new kink, is that I want to have sex with somebody that I like really have feelings for.
That's the thing. That's my joke. When people ask me if like what my thing is, like I got eye contact.
Eye contact. Yeah.
It's like bonding.
Yeah. Well, I guess because I know girls are out there having casual sex. I just think that they're doing it a little bit more in secret. Like I think girls will have casual sex and not tell their friends about it because they're afraid of the judgment from even other women, especially men. Because you know, men are online now being like, if you have a body count over 4, you're a slut, and it's like, calm down. You that's not how the math works. So it's like you had sex with over 20 girls, and then all of those your buddies have all 2, but then the girls can only have sex with 4. It's like, what do you think? That's not how math works, you fucking idiot. So I guess I would like to know is like how girls feel about casual sex, and if they, because I do like having it. There is something fun about having like, oh my god, it's happening, and I'm never gonna see this person ever again. But I don't know if girls like that as much because they like the story. They're like, and then he fell in love with me. So let us know. Do you like casual sex? Do you have to? What kind of safety protocols do you kind of have to actually have casual sex? And then where do you find it? All right, because I just find it on Grindr. Okay. What are we at time wise?
44.
Okay, let's do a couple of emails. I think that would be fun. We have some fun emails here today, I guess. This one says, fun hookup stories after long-term relationships. Hi, Dylan. Hi, Ariel. Tier 1 girl and fellow Austin girly. Oh, we love that. We're in the same city right now. Here's my little peek into my life after finally leaving my piece of shit ex-boyfriend. Pictures will be included, and sorry if it's long. So, I'm 21, and me and my ex got together in high school. Classic bad thing to do. I mean, like, just stay with your like high school boyfriend until your early 20s. It's like you gotta break up or marry. We were always on and off though. He was honestly super mean and disgusting and country, like hit country, not even cute kind. Oh, you know what I was thinking about is, have you ever seen Sweet Home Alabama?
No, I actually haven't.
Really?
Yeah.
You have? Jake, you dumb, stupid, redneck hick. The only reason you won't sign these papers is because I want you to. Wrong. The only reason I won't sign those papers is because you've turned into some hanky-panky. No, what is it? I forget. It's something Yankee bitch. And I'd love nothing more than to piss you off. Reese Witherspoon, you got to do it. Not hanky-panky. Hoity-toity. You hoity-toity Yankee bitch.
I think it's on Netflix right now.
You
I'll
have
watch
to
it.
watch it. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Okay, like hick country, I do love a hick. I do love a little redneck hick. Okay, you know that I think redneck now you're not supposed to say.
Really?
I don't know.
I think hick is worse than redneck.
Is it?
Yeah. Right.
This is just what boys in my high school, they'd be like proudly hicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly. Yeah. That is Iowa as well.
It's even in Massachusetts. You'd be like, oh God, he's such a hick. You don't really get to say that anymore in adult city life. You never get to be like, oh my God, you're dating Jake. He's a hick.
Yeah, now you have to say mechanic.
Oh God. Oh yeah, he's a mechanic. He's a hick.
He knows how to fix cars.
Yeah. No, didn't go to college, and neither did I. Okay. But I'm just like you, Dylan. I love white trash. Okay. That's one flavor I love, you bitch. Okay. I knew it was not the relationship for me long term, long before I left, because I'm unfortunately also somebody who will ride things out until I want to kill myself. Okay, maybe we are pretty similar. That is so us. Anyways, I finally broke up with him for good in June, then hung out and sucked his dick one last time, so he'll never forget me, obviously. He'll forget you. Not in a mean way, but like, wow, you just went over and sucked his dick one last time. He might be a hick, but he must get a nice cock on him. Okay, but now we haven't spoken since, and it's done forever. Anyways, I was a server at a restaurant and was always attracted to this one guy who worked there too. We'll call him Logan. Oh, Logan's hot. I can feel it. Nobody calls a guy Logan who as a fake name who isn't fucking hot. There better be a picture of Logan on here. At this restaurant, we were all pretty close because everyone at restaurants just fuck each other and get drunk. And we would hang outside of work. So me and Logan always had been friends. You guys weren't friends. You were work colleagues who were flirting with each other and building up a sexual tension. He would always flirt with me quite often too, but he always knew I had a boyfriend and I never crossed that line. Once he got word that we broke up, however, it was like a squirrel to a nut. Oh my gosh, you're fun. I mean, he was in my phone, baby, and I was not complaining. When we hung out for the first time, he was literally on his knees kissing all over me and munching box for like an hour. Oh, I kind of love that. A guy who's like jumps to his knees and worshiping you. That actually is so cool. Josh is shaking his head. I'm like, this is hot. This is hot. She just got out of a relationship and he like wants to fuck her so badly and he's hot.
If he's like that, dude, that's a red flag.
Not to me. I'm like, oh, he wants to eat her out. He's like a worshiper.
See, that to me is the red flag part.
I don't think so.
Being like
It's like love bombing kind of.
It's like love bombing. It's like obsessive. It's like he's like gonna be in the bushes.
It's like almost creepy.
It's not in the bushes, but I do love an obsessive guy.
Really?
I think it's so hot.
Well, you're also 6'5". You can like beat him up.
That's true. Okay. The next time we had sex, and oh my God, this man is a lover. My ex is so damn vanilla, so I was always trying to ask for new things. # boring, but Logan is a freak, just how I like him. He fucked me in the ass. Oh my God, sweetheart. Mama, he's gay. He's a freak. He was like, fuck me. Let me fuck you in the ass. Okay, that's crazy. Did you like that? Okay, that's crazy. Girls, do you like getting fucked in the ass? I don't understand why girls would ever. I understand why men want to get fucked in the ass and why your boyfriends, no matter what they say, want a finger and to have their little ass eaten. Because it feels good for them. Does it feel good for you girls to have your ass fucked? I don't think so. If I was a girl, I would not be getting my ass fucked. That's crazy. I'd be like, use God's hole. Oh my God. He fucked me in the ass and then I ate his ass and fingered him. I'm obsessed with you. God, sweetheart, I almost said your name. You're incredible. Then he literally fisted me. Oh my God. This is so fun. Sorry, I know this might be vulgar, but I'm TMI. Doesn't really exist with me. Okay, fun. But the finale was that he let me peg him. Oh my God, she's 21 and she's pegging this guy. You're honestly a feminist icon. Basically, my life is complete. We are both bi, so if you're thanking him sounds a little gay, it was. Anyways, should I fuck him? We're all in Austin. Wait, send him over to my place, sweetheart. Okay, I'll give him a little fuck. Anyways, just keeping it casual. I've also hooked up with girls since the breakup, and I'm pretty sure he's also seeing other people. I know I didn't really ask for any advice. Yeah, that's okay, but I don't know. Just a fun story. Let me know if you think Logan is cute, though. Red shirt is my ex, and the other two are Logan. Okay, I'm like...
Is he cute?
Yeah. Sweetheart, he's hot. Like I want to have sex with Logan. Oh my God, she's so cool. Okay, yeah, you're absolutely gorgeous. I love this one with the pink hair of yours. Wait, your ex is cute too. You said red shirt is sorry, I think she meant pink shirt. Okay, can I show you guys? This is her ex who like looks very vanilla but like is like a cute kid.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, look at Logan.
Oh,
dude, Logan's fucking awesome. Dude, Logan is hot. If he's 21 here, let me tell you something. Logan at like 29, this is Logan's other picture.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can tell that he would want to get.
Oh, he's a little bisexual freak. Okay.
She's cute though.
No, his little mustache is so cute. I'm like, girl, I have got to peg Logan. No, you're gorgeous. Look how pretty she is too. She's so cool. She has all these cool pictures. I'm obsessed with this. Okay, good. I love the young girls just like not being Christian and pegging their men. It makes me so happy.
It's a new form of counterculture.
It really is. Yeah. Oh my God, that really gave me like life. I love this. I'm like, I have to be honest. I think Logan is more than cute. Okay, but he's so young. I can't have sex with him. Hit me up. Okay, don't tell him I said that. No, I would be so embarrassed if you showed this to Logan. So please don't. But he's so cute.
You know he's cool.
I'm like on Grindr looking for him. Okay, and you know Logan's cool. He's giving like bar back energy. Yeah. He's giving like your favorite bar back you've ever worked with. And honey, I'm ready to be the bartender who needs a couple of extra things done.
You know that he'd smoke cigarettes with you after a shift.
Oh yeah, and maybe he doesn't have the biggest dick in the world, but he knows how to use it. Yeah. His mustache is like covered in her wet juices. Okay, sorry. Sorry. That was.
He doesn't shower afterwards, so it sits there. All
and
day.
that's how he likes it.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. We have one from a tier 2 girl.
Don't give me that look.
Honestly, no. Ariel is like disgusted right now, but me and Josh are gangbanging Logan. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, this one's called "Gave Away the Love of My Life," and then after this, we're gonna move over to the Patreon, guys.
Yeah, Patreon.com/Feelin Girlie.
Guys, sign up for the Patreon if you want exclusive content. We posted that kiss video of me and Ryan on there.
Yeah, that was hot.
And people really liked it. I was like, oh wow.
It was more passionate than I was expecting.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Well, yeah, and you guys both look. It was crazy because I've known both of you.
Yeah.
I've known Ryan before I knew you.
Yeah.
He looked so young there.
I know.
You both looked young there.
Yeah, I mean, I was 24 in that video.
Wow.
Yeah, it was 7 years ago.
And he was
36.
He doesn't look. Talk about age gaps, guys.
I will. Yeah. All right. So this one's called "Gave Away the Love of My Life." Dearest Dylan, Ariel, Josh, and team. Well, that's the whole team. It's just the three of us. Hey, I love your podcast. I'm sadly a poor tier 2 girly, but aspire to my tier 1 like my sister. My name is Ava, and I have a love story for you guys and need some help if you want to. Okay, so basically get into it. Basically 2.5 years ago, I was lost, very insecure, male attention dependent girly. Oh, we've been there. I had been in and out of situationships, been ghosted and sexually active since I lost my virginity at 17. Then I met a really kind boy on Bumble. I know, cringe, but I do a lot of online college, so it was my only choice. Let's say his name is Garrett. I do love a guy named Garrett. I've always think they're hot. He is cute and so kind, adventurous, and on our first date, he didn't kiss me. What? That is so new to me. Oh, because he respected you. That doesn't mean anything. If a guy didn't kiss me on a first date, I'd be like, okay, so I'm fucking ugly. Okay. I'm ugly or he's a pussy, you know? I fell in love and we grew into something really amazing. He helped me through the major life changes like me moving out, getting promoted, a car crash, a crazy guy doing drugs in my room, and I had to flee and call the police to come. You know, the crazy things we all deal with. And he went through a lot too: family death, depression, school difficulties, financial struggles. Also, he was a virgin. That's why he didn't kiss you. And helped him move past trauma blocks and turned into a sex god. You're welcome, Garrett. Okay. How old are you? I'm like, I don't know. But he really struggled with figuring out his passion for life, and I was kind of his passion for life. He told me his dream is to be a good dad. Heart melting because his dad left him at a young age. Oh, that is sad. Anyways, I'm not like kind of falling in love with this story right now. I'm like, it seems like two people with a lot of issues found each other. And then, so if your question is gave away the love of my life, I'm going to say like no. Even though we have a lot more to read, I just want to quickly say that, like, if this guy was the love of your life and you guys are meant to be, then I already can tell you that you need some serious time apart before you guys are ready to be back with each other. Okay. And oh yeah, here we go. Okay, anyways, so he was my anchor. Whenever girls are like, he's my anchor, I'm like, you guys need help. Because they're always like, he does yeah, it's just not a good situation. And I also don't love when a guy's like, doesn't know what he wants to do or has no, and his passion for life is the girl. It's like, that's a really dangerous situation to be in. Something I can always count on, but this summer I felt like I really didn't need him. I was traveling, taking gigs in other states, pursuing my passions, and going on a dream trip with my sister. While he was still back home, not working, lost and struggling. Sounds real fun. I got a feeling in July. I knew while on the trip, I dreaded calling him, feeling guilty that I was gone and being distant. Also, I forgot to mention this. We planned on moving in together this year since my schedule is so crazy. Then we could spend more time together. Oh, it sounds like you're traveling a lot, but you don't have $5 for the Patreon. I'm just kidding. But it was just funny. Well, she was like, sorry, I'm broke. So I was on my 15th trip of the year. I'm like, it's $5 a month. Okay, don't be crazy. I'm just kidding. We planned on moving in together, but the day before I left for a 4-week trip, he told me he couldn't live with me for financial reasons, even though we had already signed the lease. Men be doing that kind of stuff. They like make promises and then they're like, actually, they wait to the very last minute. And they're like, I have no money. And you're like, well, what's the point of, what are you doing? Even though we had already signed the lease, of course I wanted what was best for him, but it was such a disappointment for me because I thought moving in would fix him. Okay, you should not be trying to fix somebody else. Giving somebody a living situation is not going to fix them. People can only fix themselves, and if you do everything for them and set up their life for them, they're just going to end up resenting you, and you're going to resent them. So that's not ever going to work out. I also hate when a girl's like, I thought I could fix him. And you guys have to stop trying to date guys to fix them and start dating them for exactly who they are when you meet them. And if you don't like that version of them, go find somebody else because you're not going to change anybody into being whatever else. Also, it's funny that the name of this email is like, did I lose the love of my life? It's like, babe, you've only told us negatives. I thought I could motivate him to be his best self and keep him mentally stable. Also, it took a lot to convince my family and friends it was a good idea too because we were kind of young, 20 and 22. Also, your family's against this. It's like, okay, so I left for Europe the next day and was desperately trying to get a roommate online to fix the lease virtually, but Garrett didn't help me at all. Okay. So trip over. So he has no money and he's also not resourceful and he also lies. So he was like, let's sign a lease together. Also, it's like usually when you sign the lease, you're like giving the money over immediately. So I'm like, how did this happen? Did you like pay for it all up front? And then he was like, I'll Venmo you. Like, how did this even work? Okay, so trip over. I found a roommate. She's actually an angel and really cool as fuck. Thank God. There was Garrett, exactly the same. I remember when we drove home from the airport, we stopped to get Chipotle and we sat and ate it in the car watching a YouTube video about motorcycles. No questions about my trips, no wanting to see my pictures. I felt it again. Yeah, it doesn't seem like this is a good relationship whatsoever. I feel like I've only said the bad things, but let me say some redeeming qualities that I love about him. He's the most loyal person I've ever met. He trapped you into a lease that he didn't have money for. I mean, that's just crazy. And he always knows something about every topic. He's autistic. Loves animals. He loves animals. Oh, adventurous, spontaneous. So spontaneous. Let's sign this lease. What if we moved in together? I have no money in my bank account. I'm mentally depressed. So understanding, except about your financial situation or helping you find a roommate into the situation he got you into. Respectful of other people of any background or identity, except for your own background and identity of somebody who has broke and is trying to pay for an apartment that he signed a lease for. Oh my God. Gorgeous curly hair. That does get me. That's the only redeeming quality I've read so far. I love a boy with curly hair. 5'7", big arms, big legs, such amazing, beautiful sex all the time, like cosmic. Yeah, let me tell you something. Guys who fuck you like that is because they have nothing else to offer. Okay, he's fucking you like that. He's fucking you otherworldly, so you're not paying attention to the fact that he's depressed, no job, has no money to move in with you, and is actively fucking you over and keeping you down. So yeah, he is the best dick of your life is going to be the biggest loser you ever meet. Okay, girls, just remember that.
He's fucking like he's pulling
Amazing head. He's fucking, yeah, of course. Perfect penis size, made me orgasm from penetration. Amazing head. He always valued us having equal pleasure in bed. He was so committed to me and us in our future. Sometimes it felt more like I was. But I was unhappy. I had this impending feeling that I've never been a woman without a man. Of course, and you are young, and so if you've been constantly seeking male validation and things like this, listen, I'm sure you guys have a connection. I'm not saying you don't have a connection. But like, he's also not being a good partner. Like, he's not like putting you in that financial situation is like really a huge red flag for me. Also, it's like, great, he's in your best, basically your most incredible thing is that he fucked you better than anybody else did, which I understand. Like, even Taylor Swift says you're dickmatized, you know, you're fucked. But when you also think that you have to spend all of your time fixing a person or fixing a man to be the best version of himself, it's like you have two fucking jobs. You have your passions, your gigs, you're traveling, you're trying to make things work, and then you also have a guy that you're trying to fix. It's like, no, this is not good. I've never been a woman without a man. When I moved out of my parents' house, I was already dating him. How am I supposed to know if I can be self-sufficient? You're very self-aware, I'll tell you that. You know what's going on. I'm glad that you broke up with him. So I let it out one Sunday, about 3 weeks since being back from travels. It was so hard and I felt so awful. He was so surprised and felt speechless. And then we met up the next day because he had some time to think and really wanted the chance to explain his feelings. So I gave him the chance. We met at a park spot we used to go to. I got there and he was waiting in the slacks, He was waiting in slacks and a button-ups, both thrifted together. The necklace and bracelets I got him. Oh, he was like, I got to dress how she wants me to. And there was a blanket with red roses. It was honestly so sweet. Yeah, that's like when a guy roses after he hits his wife. It's like, aw. It's like he already did the bad stuff. But I knew it was going to be even harder. We cried a lot, and by the end, he really respected my decision, and we hugged for the last time and drove away. Oh, that's sweet. Now it's been over a month, and I've already had time to do so many things I've wanted for a while. Applied for a new leadership program, registered for 2 more college classes, started rock climbing. Oh my God, calling my friends more, and I'm being more social, but I miss him. I still love him. The thought of another man disgusts me. That's okay. You don't have to be with anybody else. This is the whole point. Like me with sucking cock. Like, I have to take time off to be like with myself. I've never been in a situation for the last couple of years where I'm not fucking some random stranger. You've never not had a boyfriend. We need a fucking break, okay? But I've already got asked out twice. Oh my gosh, you must be really pretty. You must have magnetic energy. When I look at myself in 10 years, I still see him by my side. That will fade. That will go away. It's hard in the beginning. You need to keep pushing through. If you still feel that way in a year, then you write me again and I will tell you to go for it. But I want to see you in a year not dating anybody. Should I send him a letter? No. Telling him how amazing we were and how I hope he's doing. No. This is do not send him this letter, okay? Will that ruin the beautiful ending that we had? Yes, because it will not be an ending. He will take. You don't need to do that. That's just like twisting the knife. Some part of me just wants to watch him for a day and make sure he's okay and not hurting too bad. No. You're like, this is codependency. This isn't good. You can't fix him. You can't make sure he's doing okay. He needs to be a man who stands on his own 2 feet, and you need to let him you cannot like fix this guy. Let him, even if he's not doing okay, he needs to pick himself back up and figure himself out. You cannot do that for him, and he will eventually, even if you did fix him, he will resent you for fixing him because he didn't do it himself. So don't send him a letter. Just leave it as it is. Or do I leave us behind? How do I do that? Is he the love of your life? No, babe, you're 20. He's not the love of your life. I don't mean to sound rude. You're going to meet such amazing guys. You need to not date for a year unless it like really feels special. Do not message Garrett. Don't talk to him. And like focus on your passions, your gigs, your career, the things that you want to do in this life. You're 20 years old. I know that you think you feel like so much older than you actually are. You can't even go to a bar yet. You haven't even met the guys at the bar. You haven't even like gone out to the crazy places. Like, you could go back to Europe and meet some uncut fucking Frenchmen. You don't know. You could have a house in Ireland with a guy who's like your soulmate. You don't want to just give it all up for Garrett. Sorry that was long, but I wanted you to get the full story. There are pictures of us below. Please keep them private. I guess it's scary being single. It is scary being single, but it's scarier you going from relationship to relationship to relationship until eventually you're 40 years old and then you cheat on everybody and you have to be alone. Just do it now. Just enjoy. Figure your 20s are for figuring it out. And also miss him, feel sad, grieve the relationship. There's nothing wrong with that, but just don't call him. I guess it's scary being single. I've never been single before, and I was hoping to get some advice and hear your wisdom. Oh, these pictures are really cute. Oh, he is cute. You're so pretty. Oh, he's actually hot. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Yeah, maybe he's the low of your life.
No.
That was bad. I know. I'm sorry. You guys do look really good together. I can tell he has a really good back. Oh, let me tell you something. And I'm going to change my tune a little bit because I saw the pictures and you guys became real humans to me. You guys do look really good together and you look really cute together. But you were dating a man who had no direction in life and no passion in life. You have things figured out that you're working on. Eventually, it wouldn't work out regardless. You guys maybe would get back together in a little bit. You both need a couple of years to really mature. You don't know what could happen. Maybe you're going to be 28 years old and you guys are going to re-meet and he's going to have it all figured out and he's going to be the perfect guy. But you are too focused on fixing him and that's not going to work out. He's very handsome. You guys look great together. I'm not going to lie to you. And that's probably bad to say. But you need to be alone and you're 20 years old. Let yourself live. Go. Like you said, you've never not been with a guy. Spend the next year and commit to it of not. It's funny that I was talking about deleting Grindr for a year and now I'm here telling you that you shouldn't be dating for a year. I think that would be your best thing ever. And just like focus on your career and your gigs and getting to that next level and your friendships and build your life up so that like when you do meet a guy, you never even let a guy into your life who isn't doing the exact same thing with his. Because as amazing as Garrett is, he was just waiting for the direction, and you being the one to give it to him is never going to work. So just focus on yourself, keep rock climbing, keep pushing forward. It's one day at a time. I know that sounds so stupid, but like don't picture 10 years, picture what does tomorrow look like? What's next week look like? You don't need to be doing these crazy things. But there's nothing worse than being a month out of a breakup. So I really do that. I stand with you in your pain, and as does the rest of the Feelin Girlie listeners. And we love you so much. Ariel, do you have anything to say? Because you've been in relationships a lot.
Yes, but I was single for 3 years. Which
Oh,
was great.
see, and then she met Josh.
Yeah.
See, and now they're in love. So that's what you have to do. Be single for a year. Just commit to 1 year, and then like only go out with a guy if you like really. And then when you do go out with a guy, don't like immediately make him your boyfriend. But you're really pretty, so I'm sure guys really want to be your boyfriend. I'll be honest with you. Okay, we have to move over to the Patreon, guys. We love you so much. It's feelingirliepatreon.com. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.